In this video, I'm going to be showing you with real proof how I made my quickest first 1 million naira. And you can see my paychecks, different paychecks that I'm getting from different people. And I'll be showing you how you can also replicate this. It's not about me here, it's about how you can replicate this and make your own quickest 1 million naira as well in a month. And everything I'll be sharing with you is something that you can do. It's just about I'll be giving you the pathway of how you can go in that pattern, in that pathway, and also earn your quickest 1 million naira ever. It is very, very easy. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of clickbait videos that talk about how to make money online, and you see that many of them are not really feasible. It's just about creating clickbait, getting people to click on the video, and the content creators are earning money off of you while they are just giving you lies. But what I will be sharing with you in this video is something that is practical, something that I've done myself, that I've proven. So without wasting much of your time, let me take you to what I did and how you can also replicate it as well. So first and foremost, you need to know that you need to develop some skills that are transferable, that people can return value for those skills. It is very, very important. It is paramount that you need to develop some skills. And there are some skills that every one of you already have. Everyone listening to me right now have these skills that made me the highest money that I made in 2024. Every one of you listening to me right now, you have that skill. So what is this skill? The skill is actually teaching a language. So you may want to say, okay, how do I teach a language? Some of you may not actually know how to teach a language or the likes. I will tell you something else that you can do as well, which is also related to your business. So what I did was, I have a YouTube channel which is Learn Yoruba Online, and I was teaching the Yoruba language. And the beautiful part of this is that many people outside of Nigeria are the ones that are seeing the channel, contacting me, and I charge for this channel $20 for an hour. Everybody that I'm teaching, I'm charging them $20 for an hour, and that's how I get paid. And some people even paid me beyond $20 an hour. Some I've got a client before who paid me $25 for an hour. So language teaching, you know your language, you can start teaching it, and you can just create a YouTube channel, start teaching the language. And also, I will talk about something else that you can also do aside from language as well. But my Learn Yoruba Online channel is not yet monetized, even though I have above 2,000 subscribers, but it's not yet monetized because of the watch hour. So I'm not yet monetized, but I've made much more money on that channel than my 2 channels that are monetized. So you can see the irony of it. So one thing here that you need to learn from this is that the real cake of YouTube, or maybe content creation, it is the visibility that it gives you and your craft. It is the visibility that it gives you and your craft. So I was teaching the Yoruba language, and if you also want to teach language, you can go to platforms like Preply, italki, and then register on this platform as a tutor, and then you will get international clients. All of these platforms are already existing. Just register as a tutor, and after reviewing your profile, if they accept you, then you will start earning in dollars as well. And you can also create a YouTube channel. If you are good with teaching, then you will get clients. And aside from language teaching, I've said something very, very important, that with YouTube, the real cake is the visibility that it gives you. I have a friend that I also encourage to start a YouTube channel, and he started a YouTube channel, and at the beginning of the YouTube channel, he did a video about 2 to 3 years ago about how to register a business in Nigeria, how to, he's a lawyer, and how to do some CAC, some tax stuffs and the like. He just did the video 3 years ago, but till today, people outside of Nigeria contact this guy that, okay, I want to register my business in Nigeria, I want to find my annual return with FIRS in Nigeria, what should I do? And he was getting contacted today on a video that he did 3 years ago. So you know that content creation is not just about letting YouTube pay you or whatever the case may be. It's about putting something out there that could actually give you the visibility that this is what you do. Many of you already know your craft, you already have a skill. You can just try as much as possible just to do some DIY content and put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram. You don't know who is going to check your content, and from there you can get international clients, you can get a lot of high-paying clients through that means. And of course, I will say something here, it also requires a lot of patience. it requires some patience, because I have my Yoruba channel. I think I've had it for more than 3 years, and I think for 1 year I did not even get any clients. But that doesn't have to be you. You can actually get, I think when I started, within 3 months I got someone who showed interest from the United Kingdom that she wanted to learn the Yoruba language, but for whatever the reason, I don't know why she decided not to go along with it again. Till months after, then I start getting clients who could pay. Of course, I was getting people reaching out who are from Nigeria, who are reaching out with money that I'm not going to accept. So your own case may not be that kind of much patience as I actually experienced, but you sometimes also need to exercise patience. And aside from this content creation and the likes, there is something that you can also do, and this is very important, that I said can be a game changer. I did something about 3 years ago as well. I created a Google business profile. Whatever business you do, try as much as possible to create a Google business profile. It is free, and put your address, put everything that you do, put it on Google business profile. Whenever anybody search for what you do in that area, you are going to be the one that it will bring up, and then you get a call. For example, I have someone who blows a saxophone, and he did exactly that thing. I think that was even 3 years ago as well, when I was serving, and the person put saxophonist in Abuja, and the next day he got a call from someone that, okay, I was just looking for a saxophonist for my birthday surprise, and his number pop up on Google. So register for a Google business profile for whatever it is that you do. Register for a Google business profile, and whenever anybody search in that location for what you do, then you will come up. And then aside from this, another way I earn money, because I'm not earning money from one piece, and then just as I've said earlier, I have different YouTube channels, and I also do many things. Another way I earn money is through website creation. Website creation is actually quite easy today, and as you can see, this is my last paycheck for a website that I created about 2 weeks 1 month ago actually, and I spent like 2 weeks creating the website, and the paycheck that you see here is just about design. I did not buy anything. That's after buying everything, the domain, the registration, and the likes. That's after buying everything. This is just my own payment. So website creation is actually very, very easy today. Even with Canva, you can create a website and then host it. There are a lot of templates that you can use. With just 5 or 6 good videos today, you can create a website. With just 5 or 6 good videos, watching it on YouTube, you will get a hold of how to create a website. There's even a video on this site that also talks about how to create a website. If you scroll down, you will see the video. So it's very easy today to create a website. Just go to YouTube, follow the tutorial, and then you will start earning. You start earning a lot of money on website. And one beautiful thing on website creation, when I just started out too, is that it's just as if you built a house when you create website for people sometimes. Because at the end of the year, we want to renew the website, and sometimes when they pay you to renew the website, you move the domain to another domain, because whenever you want to buy a domain or hosting, they give you welcome package like 60% off or 75% off. So whenever you want to renew it the next year, you will not have that 75% off. So when I just started, I used to, whenever it's time to renew, I just move it to another domain that will give me that same 75% off. But now I don't do that again. So it's very, very lucrative as well, and you will have a lot of templates that you can use. Within 15 minutes, you can create a fully functional website today with templates that we have. Just editing the template, and then you are good to go. So website is something that you can look up to. And then where do you get clients for websites, and where do you get clients for whatever it is that you do? One thing I also need to tell you in this video for 2025 is that volunteerism may be free, but it is very and highly rewarding. Volunteer for things. Do not be scared. Do not think everything is just about money. And that's one thing about Nigeria that's limiting a lot of people. You should not just think everything is about money. Volunteer your skill. You can even go to UN Volunteer. It's an online platform. UN Volunteer. Register for an account. Volunteer. From there you meet people. I have actually been because I teach the Yoruba language. Someone reached out to me before that, okay, there is a volunteer opportunity for some people involved in climate change, if I can translate their website for them. And okay, let me translate it for them. And from there I got a client who I was helping to do some things on the aspect of culture as well, Yoruba language, and she was paying me very, very well as at that time, until I decided that okay, I'm not going to do this thing again, and we parted way. So volunteerism may be free, but it's highly rewarding. You never know who you can meet when you volunteer with people. You should welcome every experience, because every experience is highly likely to pay you. So volunteerism is something you should look forward to. Volunteer, do things for free. Volunteer for NGO. I volunteered for an NGO before, and then when it's time for them to build their website, I was the one that built the website. So, and I make money from it. So these are what I just want to share with you that could actually prove pivot in your financial journey in 2025. You can look forward to, the key in content creation is the visibility that it gives you. So instead of just posting something out of hand on YouTube, on Instagram, you can just post about what you do, DIY, do it yourself things, content like that. Put it on YouTube, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. You never know who is watching you, and you never know what difference one person can actually make in your career. And also volunteer. You can look forward to developing skills in website creation, which I did. I'm talking about what I've done before, and that's why I'm not going beyond what has worked for me. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. This is Entrepreneur Hub, and I promise you I will not lie to you about how to make money online. What is not real, I will not bring it out here as a clickbait. So that's what I want to share with you in this video. This is Entrepreneur Hub, where I talk about entrepreneurship, finance, everything an entrepreneur needs to know, developing digital skills and the likes. This is 2025. A lot of amazing content are with you, content that are going to bless your pocket, and hopefully see you in subsequent videos. This is Entrepreneur Hub.